After just 1 year of the Trump administration, a famous anti-Trumper is admitting the truth about President Donald Trump. "My opposition to Donald Trump was wrong," conservative commentator and talk show host Dennis Prager said on his radio show Thursday, according to Breitbart. He described Trump as a great president. Prager said Trump's political successes have especially connected with him because they are obliterating left-wing policies in the executive branch and destroying partisan narratives from the mainstream media. "I had friends who supported him, and I didn't understand them. I said, 'Are you not aware of what he said about John McCain? Isn't that enough to disqualify the guy?'" Prager said, according to Breitbart. Trending, welfare leeches furious at new bill, he added, "They perceived in him what I did not perceive in him, that these over-the-top statements, as objectionable as the statements themselves may be, and none of them defended the statements, nevertheless, what they perceived was accurate, a man who doesn't give a damn about what the press says about him. That is the only way to govern." Prager said that presidents' actions are far more important metric of their success than their demeanor. "Any Republican is better than any Democrat. That's just the way it is." Having said that, Romney would have been a tepid president. "Nothing comparable to conservative compared to Donald Trump," he said. "He has turned out to be a great president with big communication flaws, in the way he tweets and some of the things he says and his temperament," said Prager. Do you think President Trump had a great first year in office? Yes, no. Completing this poll entitles you to Conservative Tribune News updates free of charge. You may opt out at any time. You also agree to our privacy policy in terms of use. He added, "My temperament is the opposite. I love dignity. I love understatement. Okay, so be it." So what? "I'm not sure I'd be as good a president as he." How do you like that? That's how good he's been. Prager has been very vocal in calling out those on the right who focus on Trump's demeanor rather than many of his successes. "What I do know is that they ought to be deeply appreciative of him, and deeply grateful for luck or providence, and certainly for Trump himself, that he was elected president," Prager said. He added, "First, it is unlikely that any other Republican would have defeated Hillary Clinton. Second, he has not only surpassed many of our expectations but also thus far governed in a manner more consistent with conservative principles than any president since Ronald Reagan, and arguably Calvin Coolidge." Related, FBI texter privately confessed they had no real evidence against Trump, whether it was nominating Neil Gorsuch to the Supreme Court, a record number of judges appointed to appellate courts, historic tax cuts, border protections, unemployment being at record lows, the roaring stock markets, jobs, or slashing illegal immigration. Prager said Trump has vastly exceeded expectations in his first year. Trump's winning them over left and right, and more than ever Trumpers should follow suit and realize how strong of a conservative agenda Trump has instilled his first year. This will take off the anti-Trump crowd left and right, big league. But it's hard to argue how successful Trump has been so far in office. Please like and share this story on Facebook and Twitter with your thoughts on Dennis Prager saying he was wrong about President Trump. Do you agree with Dennis Prager that President Trump had a great first year in office? Scroll down to comment below.